Big Breakfast on 994RO. Wednesday mornings we check in with the member from Ranny, Glen Kelly. Good morning to you.
Aaron, how you going, mate?
Terrific. We've got a few things to get through today, starting, of course, with all that rain that was around. You've been travelling around the district, plenty of water lying around?
Yeah, there is. We come north yesterday. All the creeks have got a good fresh in them. Some of the creeks are running a fair bit of water in them and it's clear, so they've had some big runs of late. Down home there where I live, we finished up with about 115 or 16 mil there, I think. But when you get up into this country, you start talking 180 mil a night, 200 mil a night over 3 or 4 nights. So there's a lot of water about. It's just a good wet season. I think those areas sort of south of us, down in around Callide, going down through there, received big rain as well. Finally, we're seeing some good water run into the Fairburn Dam. It was sitting on about 18%. Well, I think it's well over 30% now, probably more now, which is really good.
Yeah, our thoughts go out to Bundaberg, though, who are doing it pretty tough today.
Bundy's seeing some big water now, talking about what it was in, 15 years ago now? Was it 2010 or something?
Absolutely.
Yeah, when the old Burnett, when she gets flowing, there's a lot of water comes down through there. So Bundy will see some water today. There's no doubt about it. Hopefully, as they always say, flooded, forget it, because I'm going to see a lot of fast water too.
Yeah, exactly. The other big news through this week or the last couple of weeks has been fuel prices. What have you spotted driving around?
Yeah, look, honestly, a week and a half ago, I think I filled up. It was $1.69 at my local service station, same place on Sunday night. It was $2.13, and then I think it's increased well and above that. I've seen a $2.38, $2.40, getting crazy. David Janetsky, our treasurer, he's written to the Federal Minister for Energy and the ACCC chair regarding allegations of Queensland fuel retailers unfairly raising costs for families and businesses. It's getting pretty serious, and the federal government, he has an excise of 51.6 cents a litre. They're still doing all right out of it. They're getting the cream on the top. So rumours have it we're going to get right up into that $3 or $4. That's going to make things tough.
It is.
And once it gets up there, it's not going to come back overnight. So this is going to see an increase in a lot of things, whether it be on the shelves at the grocery markets. It's concerning. Panic buying is a big issue. Fellas are storing it, which can be good or bad. I know a lot of the farmers at the moment with this rain that we've just had recently, obviously getting ready to plant winter crops, they're going to be watching things very closely. I, for one, will be one of them on my property. But take it very seriously, listen to what the government has to say, and hopefully the feds can sort it out a bit. They're in Canberra this week, because there's going to be a lot of empty wallets out of this one, I think, with the war over in Iran. It certainly changed things overnight.
You know, you said it. The prices were going up within a couple of days of the war starting. They won't come down for a long time afterwards.
That's exactly right. With the cost of living and all the rest of it that's going on, there's families out there, young families especially, are doing it tough. And you go from putting $80 worth of fuel in your car to you start talking $160 worth within 2 weeks. It starts to take its toll, and it'll be interesting times. Obviously, our government's watching it very closely, but yeah, those feds with that excise, they might have to start looking at that. But anyhow, that's up to Albanese, what he does. Some interesting decisions sometimes, so obviously he might have to make the right call on this one.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. Are you happy with the gun laws?
Well, I am. Passed on Thursday last week. That was over 3 days of debate on this. You know, obviously it was about the Bondi Beach incident that happened last year, and it's gone on from there. But it's not about taking guns off farmers or recreational shooters. It's just it's taking guns off the wrong people. You can only carry one gun at a time, basically, and it's the finger that pulls the trigger. And I'm pretty happy with our laws. I think they've done the right thing. Like, I've got an A and B class licence. You know, I know there was a lot of nervousness over that period of time over Christmas of where Crisafulli was going to go. But I think when you take a bit of time and doing something, usually common sense comes into it. And here we are now. Things are very positive for us Queenslanders. I know that other states aren't as comfortable with what's happened there. I actually feel sorry for them, because it's not only the people buying the guns, it's you got your gun shop owners as well, and they carry problems in other states. I think New South Wales has 500 gun shops from memory, and these laws were going to be very important to where we went with Queensland, and other states are a lot different. So it's something we've got to watch closely.
Now, you've got your Rural Fire Forum coming up at Cabra.
Yeah. So next Wednesday, 18th of March, it should be really good. 1 p.m. till 2:30 at the Cabra pub. I think I've spoken about it before. We had one in Mackay. It went very, very well. I'm going up to Eton today to talk to the boys at the Eton Rural Fire Brigade about a couple other things, but looks like I've got a representative from the Minister's office coming along, plus my team, and 1 p.m. till 2:30, please come along, whether you're a member of a fire brigade or not. Come and have your say, and because down in that patch where I live, I think we have 17 rural fire and primary producer brigades in and around where I am, plus people on the other side of the river of Keppel. Please come along, have your say, and if we haven't got the answers, we'll go looking for them, because that's my job.
Well done. And we're expecting some announcements, some changes at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
I don't know whether you've heard about our electoral redistribution. Now, this is big changes coming. If the Electoral Commission didn't think I was doing enough driving, I'm going to be doing plenty now.
So it'll have an impact on the Morani electorate, will it?
Oh, most definitely. We're going to get a lot bigger in size. I always said, we need an airport in the electorate of Morani. Well, I got one, but it's going to be in Moranbah. and we've picked up several mines, Dunyala, Riverside, Broadmeadows and Cavill Ridge, plus some others, Coppabella. They weren't in the electorate previously. It's going to be quite an interesting one, but it's good they haven't sort of interfered with the Rockhampton area too much down that southern end, or Keppel. It looks like Morani's taken a slice off Keppel. But when it comes to Callide, Burdekin, Gladstone, the boundaries have certainly been changed. There's no doubt about that. We've certainly taken on a big area now. We go well into Burdekin, well into Gregory, but then I guess gaining mines is absolutely fine, because I live and breathe coal. I love it. Working out in that coal area now in the mining sector, I think that'll be cool my heels a bit. I'll enjoy that. There's 9,500 people live in Moranbah, so that's a whole new area I've got to get familiar with. It actually came out yesterday afternoon, but everybody's talking about it. But it's there for people to see.
All right. Well, for more details on those electoral redistribution changes, you can go to the Electoral Commission website and get the latest there. Glen Kelly, Good to talk to you. Thanks, mate.
Good on you, mate.
Have a good day. Drive carefully. Glen Kelly, member from Morani, joining us on 990 4RO.